The year is almost coming to an end. I thought I will end this year with an episode of History of Common Things on the topic of calendar. What do you think?
Yes, that will be nice. Since everyone would have started looking for the next year calendar, it might be the right time. We always take the calendar to be granted. It might be interesting to know the origin of calendar. But to start, tell me, when did the first calendar come into existence?
The Sumerians were the first to use calendars in Mesopotamia during the Bronze Age. Now, don't look at me like that. The Bronze Age is a historic period lasting approximately from 3300 BC to 1200 BC. But even before, the nature provided some measurements. Day was between two nights, month was the time between two full moons, and year was the time taken for the earth to move around sun, or in ancient time, the time to complete one cycle of seasons.
So, the calendars use moon as a reference or sun as a reference.
The first calendars of Mesopotamia used moon as a reference, but the challenge was that even with 12 months, it had only 354 days. Even today, the Islamic calendar is a pure lunar calendar. It was the Egyptian priests who, by observing Sirius, the dog star, who made the change to 365 days. Sirius rises above the horizon just before dawn at the time of the year when the all important flooding of Nile was about to occur.
But nowadays, we have a leap year once in 4 years. When did that come?
It was the calendar introduced by Julius Caesar, known as the Julian calendar, that introduces the extra day once in 4 years. Sosigenes, a learned astronomer from Alexandria, advises Caesar that the length of the solar year is 365 days and 6 hours. The natural solution is to add a day every fourth year, introducing the concept of the leap year. The extra day is added to February, the shortest of the Roman months.
Do you mean to say that even in those days the months were named January, February, etc.?
Yes, that is an interesting history. Before Julius Caesar, the Roman calendar had names only for 10 months, and the rest 2 months were dead months. Basically, winter was a dead period of time when the government and military wasn't active. So they only had names for the time periods between March and December. March was named for Mars, the god of war, because this was the month when active military campaigns resumed. May and June were also named for goddesses Maya and Juno. April is thought to stem from Latin apero, meaning to open, a reference to the opening buds of springtime. The rest of the rest of the months were simply numbered. Their original names in Latin meant the fifth, quintilis, sixth, sextilis, seventh, September, eighth, October, ninth, November, and 10th, December. Later, when 2 months were added, January was named after Janus, the Roman god of beginnings and transitions, while February's name is believed to stem from Febura, an ancient festival dedicated to ritual springtime, cleaning and washing.
But you said some strange names for July and August.
Oh, yes, those names came later. After Caesar's death, the month Quintilis was named July in honor of Julius Caesar in 44 BC, and Sextilis was renamed August in the honor of Roman Emperor Augustus in 8 BC.
So, are we using the Julian calendar today?
No, the Julian calendar also did not calculate the leap year correctly. It was in 1582 Pope Gregory XIII introduced a revised calendar which came to be known as Gregorian calendar that corrected the leap year calculation. It was this calendar which also made 1st January as the start of New Year. As Christianity spread, so did the calendar. It also spread through colonization of European countries.
But grandfather refers some other calendar. What is that?
The Indian national calendar is called the Shaka calendar, but what grandfather uses is a Panjang. When we went to Delhi, we saw Jantar Mantar. So you know that the study of astronomy was very well established in ancient India. Right from the Indus Valley civilization in parallel to the developments in Mesopotamia and Egypt, even in India, calendar existed. It is interesting to note that the Indian calendar has a set of 12 months as per solar cycle and also another 12 months as per lunar cycle. For civil purposes, we use solar months. The months grandfather states as Makara, Kumbha, Meena, etc. are all solar months. For most religious purpose, we use lunar calendar. Let me give you an example. The day as per solar calendar is called Ritivas and as per lunar cycle is Tithi. The Tithi usually starts in the afternoon and ends the next day afternoon.
But tell me the origin of calendar in India.
There are time references during the Vedic times, which is 1500 to 600 BC. The texts of Vedic Jyotisha were translated into the Chinese language in 2nd and 3rd centuries CE, and the Rigvedic passages on astronomy are found in the works of Chinese travelers. But the first documented calendar seems to be the Vikrami calendar, which is named after King Vikramaditya and starts in 57 BC. The Shaka calendar, which is the official Indian calendar, starts from 78 CE.
Ah, that is quite some knowledge on calendars. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is the ninth in the series of History of Common Things. Hope you liked it. Please do not forget to like the video and also subscribe to my channels. Season's greetings and Happy New Year to all of you.